Everyone dreams of retiring rich, right? Maybe you're working hard right now, grinding every day with the vision of enjoying a beach vacation or spending more time with your family without a care in the world. But here's the harsh truth. Most people don't retire rich. And why is that? It's not because they aren't working hard enough. It's because they're making mistakes that sabotage their future without even realizing it. So, let's talk about the 5 biggest mistakes you need to avoid in your 30s if you want to retire rich. Mistake number 1, not starting early enough. Maybe you're thinking, I'll start saving later, I've got time, right? But that's the biggest misconception people in their 30s have. Most people in this age group are thriving, earning a good amount of money, but fail to realize that time is their most powerful ally. The earlier you start saving and investing, the more your money will grow through compound interest. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't plant it when you need shade. You plant it years before. That tree grows slowly at first, but over the years, its growth accelerates, eventually providing the shelter and protection you need. The point is simple: start early. Whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, or your retirement account, the sooner you begin, the more you'll benefit from compound growth. Don't let procrastination rob you of your financial future. Mistake number 2, lifestyle inflation. You're in your 30s, you've got a good job, and you're making more money than you ever have before. What's the natural instinct? Spend more. You upgrade your car, move into a bigger house, buy more expensive clothes, and start living like you're already rich. This is what we call lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest wealth killers. Here's why. Every time you get a raise or bonus, instead of investing that extra income, you spend it. You convince yourself that you deserve a better lifestyle because you're working hard. But here's the catch. As your lifestyle inflates, so do your expenses, and you end up trapped on a financial treadmill, working harder but not really getting ahead. The rich stay rich by controlling their spending, because wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. If you want to retire rich, you need to resist lifestyle inflation. That means living below your means, even when your income rises. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle with every raise, save or invest that extra income. Over time, you will build a nest egg that allows you to truly live rich in retirement, not just look rich now. Mistake number 3, not investing enough in yourself. When we think about building wealth, we often focus on financial investments, stocks, real estate, or businesses. But here's something most people overlook. The greatest investment you can make is in yourself. That means continuously learning new skills, expanding your professional network, and improving your abilities. In today's rapidly changing world, if you're not growing, you're stagnating. And stagnation in your 30s can severely limit your earning potential down the road. Think of it like this. Every new skill you acquire is like planting a seed that could bear fruit later. That fruit could come in the form of a promotion, a new business idea, or even a side hustle that becomes your main source of income. For example, someone who invests time in learning digital marketing or coding in their 30s could unlock high-paying opportunities in the tech industry that others miss out on. Don't just think about saving and investing in financial markets. Invest in your knowledge, skills, and network. Attend workshops, take online courses, read books, and build relationships with people in your industry. You never know which connection or skill could lead to your next big opportunity. The better you become, the more value you can offer, and the more wealth you can build over time. Mistake number 4, not planning for emergencies. Let's be honest, life is unpredictable. Whether it's unexpected medical bills, family emergencies, or losing your job, something unexpected will come up. Yet, most people live without a solid emergency fund, and when disaster strikes, they end up using credit cards or draining their savings to get by. Here's the problem. Using debt to handle emergencies sets you back financially, sometimes by years. You lose the opportunity to invest that money, and instead, you're stuck paying off high-interest credit card debt. The rich stay rich because they expect the unexpected. They have a safety net that protects them from financial setbacks. What you need is a dedicated emergency fund, ideally with enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. And that fund needs to be in a liquid, easily accessible form, such as a high-interest savings account. You don't want to have to sell off investments or use retirement funds during an emergency. That will only derail your long-term financial goals. Remember, planning for emergencies isn't about being pessimistic, it's about being realistic. By preparing for the unexpected, you ensure that when life throws you a curveball, you're still on track for your long-term goals. Mistake number 5, thinking you'll work forever. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, I love my job, I'll just keep working as long as I can. But here's the truth, you can't always count on that. Health issues, industry changes, or even burnout can force you out of the workforce earlier than expected. If you rely on the idea that you'll work forever, you could find yourself in a precarious situation down the line. The key is to create a financial plan that allows you to stop working if and when you need to. That means building a portfolio of investments, whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, or other assets, that generates enough income for you to live on without having to work. Think about it. Do you really want to be in a position where you have to work into your 60s and 70s just to pay the bills? Or would you prefer to be in control, able to work because you want to, not because you have to? The goal is to have your investments working for you. So by the time you're in your 50s or 60s, you get to decide whether you want to work, not because you have to. Retirement should be about freedom, not obligation. So, what now? If you want to retire rich, you need to start taking action today. The mistakes we've just discussed, delaying investing, lifestyle inflation, not investing in yourself, neglecting emergency planning, and assuming you'll work forever are all within your power to fix. It's not about hitting the jackpot or getting lucky. It's about making smart, disciplined decisions that set you up for long-term success. Wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and grow over time. In 20 or 30 years, you'll either be thanking your younger self for making smart decisions, or you'll be wishing you had done things differently. The choice is yours.